Coming to you guys live in Las Vegas. Raiders!
Bro!
Come on, let's hear it!
What a freaking game, bro. I'm losing my voice right now, but...
The voice is gone.
What a game, Cody,
No,
man.
this-
What a game.
This is why we're Raiders fans.
Man, it's not a Raider game without some stress, you know, especially at the end of the game.
Telling you.
My goodness.
Telling you. Got you. I got you. Raider Nation, shout out in the chat right now.
Yes, sir.
Where you're listening from. Get involved. I want to know. Raider Nation, how do you feel about that W? How do you feel about that W?
Woo!
Come on, Raider, man. Talk to him, man. Talk to him.
Man, this game was all over the place, man. The Raiders found a way to come through with the victory, especially at the end of the game. And when the game's on the line, man, who you gonna call, man?
Derek Clutch Carr,
Derek
baby.
Carr came through for the Raiders.
Man.
Everybody was doubting us because we were going against the Ravens. But I ain't scared of no Ravens, man. We took care of business week 1.
Yeah.
We got that W. We sent this game into overtime. The defense came through when we needed them to. And shout out to Gus Bradley, man. I know we gave up some big plays, but this was a huge test for our defense, and they came through when we needed them to the most.
Chills.
My goodness.
Chills right now, man.
Real quick, I just want to give a shout out to Jordan for the 199 super chat. He said extend Crosby ASAP.
ASAP.
Oh my God.
He showed up so big, and we've been talking. Hey,
Let's
give
go.
us some.
My goodness.
Mad Max showed up big time,
gosh.
and we talked about it before the game.
Yeah.
A healthy Max is a dangerous Max.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
It's been a while.
It was all over the field, man.
Dude.
All over the field. And I feel like that's what shows. I mean, that shows you how important Yannick Ngakoue was on the other side. I mean, he didn't finish off the game, but it just shows how much depth that we have on this defensive line.
Yes.
That a guy that Max Crosby can be that leader and go out there, whether he's getting sacks or pressuring Lamar Jackson, man.
Yeah.
And man, just seeing him all over the field, bro.
They're worried about it. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Everyone tuning in right now live on YouTube. Awesome. Everyone here live in front of us is amazing. Make sure it's turned on. If it's not turned on, we'll
It's
set
crazy
it up.
right now, man.
So, dude, Las Vegas is amped. I'm actually, I'm shocked right now. Sahara Las Vegas is packed full of Raider fans.
We lit out here.
Raider Nation is coming in strong. Like it's intense right now, man. A lot of people are here hanging out, enjoying the game, and there's no better way to send them off for tonight, Monday Night Football, prime time. Look, the AFC West is 1-0 across the board.
Undefeated in the AFC West, man. We did our job today. I know I was kind of worried yesterday, but we did the damn thing today. Derek Carr showed up, defense showed up, man. We are 1-0 going into week 2, and I can't be any happier, man.
Well, I mean, what's better than 1-0? Nothing.
2-0.
Ah! 2-0.
You know it, man.
2-0. We're looking ahead. Pittsburgh, we're coming for you,
We
Pittsburgh.
coming for you.
Man, again, Sahara
My
Las
goodness.
Vegas. You guys want to come in, join in on the fun. Obviously, you can hear everything going on in the background. We've had a lot of people rolling through. Black Sunday coming through.
Gosh,
we had
bro.
Charles Woodson coming through.
I
don't
got
know.
to meet the GOAT, man.
If you guys saw Charles Woodson on TV today, we're selling Black Sunday gear right outside of right outside of Casbar. We're always rocking Black Sunday gear. If you watched this broadcast at all, I'm sure you saw Charles Woodson rocking a Black Sunday hat. Came by, picked it up.
Oh, you already know,
He's been rocking it.
Business is booming out here.
Absolutely.
Especially for Black Sunday. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Chef B and the place to be for the $4.99 donation. He says, Raider Nation for life. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, bro.
I love it.
I know that the nation is hype. We hype. Sahara's hype. All of Las Vegas
Dude,
is
Sahara
hype, bro.
is hyped, man.
Oh
If you guys
my
want to
gosh.
get involved, make sure you get involved. RaiderCody.com/Sahara. And you guys get 20% off your room. You get 72-hour cancellation. You come in $50 resort credit. Free parking always. 2-day minimum, but you get 2 days rocking with Raider
Oh,
Nation.
you know it, bro.
I'm so amped. No, honestly, blood pressure, dangerous levels right now.
Bro,
I'm not coming down off this high for a long time right now.
Oh my gosh, bro! This Raiders team can never just win, you know, like easily, man. We always gotta have our heart beating, you know, at the end of the games, man. And what a way to go out than get a W in overtime. And we let go of the ball. I mean, they got their drive, and then we had to come back again. I mean, we thought we scored the first time around.
Yeah.
And then we had to come back around and score again, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what? We're getting too much into this. You know what we need to do? We need to have our game review, right?
Oh man, let's get into it.
gotta tell you something.
Tell me.
You know, as a oos to another oos. Marcus Mariota coming in.
My cousin.
Your cousin.
Hey, I was surprised that we got to see my cousin out there, Marcus, at least get some kind of drive out there with a nice quarterback option.
Yeah.
Man, 30-something yards, I believe so. Ooh,
dude, he lit it up. He got the offense going a little bit, man.
He did.
That's how we lit the game up. I mean, honestly, that was, to me, it felt like the offense was going to start picking up steam after Marcus Mariota came out there. We're like, oh, yo, Baltimore, what are we going to throw at you? You don't know. You don't know, right?
We switched it up for a bit.
Then we had got a little banged up here.
Oh, we did.
Jacobs dealing with his toe.
And he was questionable before the game.
He was questionable. A little illness.
Yeah.
Obviously solid.
Yeah.
Got a little banged up, but he played through it. I want to give a shout out real quick to Josh Jacobs, because there's not very many players that come into this kind of situation and have a chance to choose if they want to play or not. If they want to go out there and they want to ball out, if they want to show out, if they're not 100%, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to go out there banged up, and they're still going to make a difference. Shout out to the dude. Chat is lit up. I can't even keep up, guys. Bro. I want you to get in there. Give me Oos Nation in the house.
Oos Nation in the house, bro.
I see you guys.
Shout out to Nick Van. My bad. Shout out to Nick Van for the $4.99 super chat. He says, rate our defense. I don't know. I'm biased right now, but I give him a 10 right now. 10 out of 10 because they came through when we needed them to. And also shout out to Dwayne B. 10 out of 10. Dwayne B for the $5 donation as well. He said DC4 is screaming like Roman Reigns. Acknowledge me. Man, put some respect.
Put some respect on
Derek Carr's name, man.
Hey, Derek Clutch Carr.
Oh my gosh.
It's like that Kansas City game that we had where it felt like he won it a few times.
Oh my God.
I felt like he won this game a few times, right? I felt like that, that Bryan Edwards touchdown throw, almost touchdown throw. That was rough, right?
Yeah, man.
That was rough. The ruling on the field was very rough. But when he came back down the field and did it again,
oh my God.
Derek Clutch Carr. He won that game like 3 times. Quarterback sneak, by the way, I think he got in the end zone.
You think so?
I think so.
We couldn't see it, but
Or was that all 22? Ted Wynn, where you at, Ted Wynn?
Hey, but the referees ain't gonna give us that, man. They scared us a bit, man.
Yeah.
Because they threw an interception. Shout out to Willie Snead. I don't know if he was helping his old team, but but we had an interception. I was kind of worried.
Yeah.
But like I said before, and I'm gonna keep saying, man, our defense came through, man. And Derek Carr did what he had to do to get into the end zone, man. And shout out Zay Jones.
Zay Jones!
Again, and I want to give a shout out to Bobby V for the $9.99 super chat, man. Keep them coming, Raider Nation. Shout out to the chat out there, man. I know we are hyped.
Go.
And, man, I'm excited, man.
I want you guys to spam the chat. Spam the chat with some Raiders. Spam the chat with some Raiders. We'll spam the bar with some Raiders. Huh?
Yes,
Raiders! Get in the chat. Get in the chat. Get involved. I want to hear it.
Drop their Raiders down below and hit that like button as well.
Woo!
My goodness,
for both
man.
of them. We're live right now on both channels.
Yeah.
A little collaboration. So depending on what you guys decided to choose, it don't matter because we're feeling good about it.
I know 2 different channels talk about the same team. You know what I mean?
We man. Out here. And the best win, bro.
Bro. I was nervous, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous. I was like, man, we cannot lose the first game in Allegiant Stadium with fans.
And we didn't.
And we did not. We
came through.
We did come through, man.
I'm telling you.
My goodness.
You know who really came through today, man? Max Crosby, man.
Oh my goodness.
Can we talk enough about it?
Oh,
we can't.
Max Crosby was all over the field, man, doing his thing. I mean, he got a couple of sacks out there. He got some tackles for loss, but what he did the most was get to Lamar Jackson, make him uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah.
And he's a tough quarterback to get to.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Lamar Jackson got wheels out there, and he was killing us. The Ravens was killing us in the run game. But Mad Max was there every single time.
And he was mad.
He was mad, bro.
He was a Mad Max.
The Condor, bro.
The Condor.
Jeez.
Can't do it. Just
Let him know. Man, that was a huge pickup for us, man, in the draft, and he's shown that he can be a leader on the defensive side.
You know, this was a hard game to watch. I mean, we've had a lot of these, but to the point to where it was nice to see a little bit, even though our offense struggled.
Yeah.
It was cool to feel a little bit more reliant on our defense.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. We had a couple hiccups. as we should. Gus Bradley's in there. He's new. It's different. It's a whole new scheme. It's a new thing. Hey, thanks for coming by, man.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff.
Oh my.
And but the difference was whenever the offense stepped up, that defense stayed solid. We created turnovers whenever we needed them, and we came in clutch. Because I mean, that's all we needed. 2016, we're going to keep referring to this year until we get back into the playoffs. And what made 2016 so special? We were finally a top 20 defense, which isn't very good, but what did we do when it was in the fourth quarter? When we needed the defense to step up, they did. They made stops. We vibed.
By any means.
This defense vibed, and they just won. It's not just win, baby. Right now, it's just won, baby.
You already know, man. My goodness, the defense was flying all over the field, man. I even seen Jonathan Abram out there flying all over the field, man. Darius Phylon out there was doing his thing, man. It sucks to see guys go down. You know, Ngakwe went down later on in the game, but he was a presence out there as well on the defensive side. But, man, it's just kind of crazy to think that our defense came up clutch. And that was the biggest problem with us last year. Our defense didn't come clutch. You know, there was 3 games that we could have easily won last year that we lost.
They collapsed a little bit.
Yeah. And we could have been an 11-win team last year. But if this defense can keep doing this, especially against some elite offenses out there, I mean, the Ravens ain't easy. You know, even with all of their running backs banged up, man, Lamar Jackson is always going to be a threat on the ground and in the air somehow, some way. But we came through clutch when we needed to.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about the second half of this game, but I want to interrupt it for a second, and I want to talk about maybe the lights out player of the game.
Ooh.
Can we do a little lights out player of the game, you think?
Let's get right
I want the chat to drop in. Who do you think the player of the game was? Who do you think stepped up big time? Who do you think did their job? And you know the vibes. You know the vibes.
Get into it, man.
I don't even know who I'm going to pick. I don't. You know I'm going to pick DC, baby. Because he was lights out whenever you needed him most. That's my quarterback. That's our quarterback.
That is our quarterback.
And he's coming through and he's winning football games for us, bro. Whoa. I mean, how do you not pick him?
It's kind of tough. I'll be honest with you. It's kind of tough because there's a guy on the defensive side of the ball. That came through as well. Man, Max Crosby, man. I mean, you can pick two. I mean, offense and defense.
Let's go.
I do give it to DC. DC, he threw for 30. I mean, he had 34 completions for 435 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, which is great. But Mad Max Crosby, he came through on the defense is the biggest part that we needed help on, and Mad Max Crosby came through, like, putting pressure. I told you this before, man.
Yeah.
And that's what we needed so much last year. And just to see Mad Max Crosby go out there and just provide that spark that we needed on the defensive side. I mean, we picked up so many guys over the offseason, but Mad Max came through. Oh, we needed him to, man.
And I'm going to give a little shout out to Hunter Renfrow.
Oh, my God. Third and Renfrow, bro.
When we needed him, just a little bit, he showed up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He's slippery. He's super slippery, and it's so weird how he makes that happen. DC, Mad Max, that's a good mix. Hey, the chat agrees with you, too.
Oh, man. I know it's going to be kind of tough. I know a lot of people are going to love Mad Max. Again, shout out to Bobby V for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate the support. And I know somebody in here in the chat is saying, shout out to Vizio LA. He says, there is no OT without Carl Nassib.
Oh.
And I got to agree with you, man.
That strip sack was so clutch, man.
So clutch for the Raiders, bro.
That's all we needed.
It turned the tide for us, man.
We talk about turnovers all night. Producer Mike behind the scenes. Shout out to him.
He was going crazy today.
Hey, he was a whole mood.
I heard you the whole time, bro.
He was a whole mood, man.
Bro, but I mean, how can you not get emotional with this game, man?
This is what we wanted. Is a blowout win fun? No.
Oh yeah, no.
It's something you want.
Of course.
But is it as fun as what we just did? No.
No.
You can't match what just happened.
Oh, of course. And I mean, the only reason why we enjoy it is because we won. Because if it went the other way,
because we could have hated it,
we would have had a whole different life.
How do we fix that, man?
The what?
I want to talk about the second half. What do we got for the second half? I want you to take control here, man. How does second half roll for us? The tables turned, bro.
Oh
the tables turned. So, we came in. We're sitting here talking. I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. I walked over. I said, look, we'll discuss the first half. I want you to cover the second half and explain how we got this dub.
So coming out of the half, we knew we weren't going to get the ball. We were down, I believe, was it 17-10 at halftime, but we didn't come out strong. The Baltimore Ravens came out with a field goal with Justin Tucker. We had a failed 4th down run by Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Kind of pissed me off.
Everybody.
Patrick Queen had a big-time sack on Derek Carr.
Yes.
And I was like, man, everything is going wrong for this team.
By the way, he sold that so well. I hate to say that it was such a good sell. He really did, man. He backed up like he was communicating to the secondary.
Oh, my God.
And he just attacked us.
I got to give props to him. But one thing that turned around our whole defense, because everything that we did happened in the fourth quarter. All of the action happened in the fourth quarter. And Quentin Jefferson had a strip sack as well with Denzel Perriman recovery, bro.
Dude.
That changed up the game. And not too long after that, Josh Jacobs came through with a 15-yard touchdown. I mean, talk about a guy that was questionable before the game to come in. He got injured in the first half. He had to switch his shoes.
Yeah.
And he still goes out there and tries to give it his all, and he scores a really nice touchdown, especially for us to tie up the game.
Dude, look, listen, you're talking about a lot of big plays right now. And we're not doing it right. Oh. If you want to talk about a big play, oh man, we're gonna mix it up a little bit, man.
Oh, are we?
We're gonna mix this up. And I wanna know. My neck and my back. Oh play of the game. What are we looking at, man?
Oh my gosh. So, hey man, shout out to my boy Cody, man, for the my neck and my back play of the game. There were so many plays that we had in this game, but we gotta go with my boy Zay Jones.
Okay.
With that 31-yard touchdown to seal the game in overtime, man. Man, shout out to Derek Carr, man. He found he was backing up, and he just it was like a fadeaway throw, basically. Wide open Zay Jones for the walk-off touchdown. I got to give it to my boy Zay Jones. And this is a guy that John Gruden, the team, has been hyping up throughout the whole offseason, and it's finally paying off, man.
I'm flipping the script on you, man. You flipped it on me. I'm flipping it back on you. Ooh. Carl Nassib on the defense. You said it already. There was no overtime. If it wasn't for Carl Nassib. I mean, there's no win right now if it wasn't for Carl Nassib. He made that happen. We needed that turnover. That's what we need on defense. We need this team. We were tough. When we won Super Bowls, our defense was tough. We set the tone. We came in angry, and we played football, and that's what won the game. He came in, he got that strip sack.
It's kind of crazy because we were talking about, like, man, it'd be crazy if this defense came through for us to win the game, and they did, man, in this game. So many different plays. I mean, we gave us some big plays here and there, but overall, man, the defense came through.
They did.
Guys like Carl Nassib, Darius Philon, Yannick Ngakoue.
Hey, Hayward early on was making a presence, and then they avoided him for a long time. Yeah. That was solid, man.
And I feel like Gus Bradley kind of like changed up the defense a bit because he knew that the Ravens were going to run the ball more than they threw the ball because they barely threw the ball. But when we started buckling down on the defensive side, just trying to stop the run, we did a great job, man. I mean, like I said, we gave them some big plays here and there, but man, I'm really optimistic with this defense, man. I hope they could keep the same energy throughout the whole season. But real quick, I do want to shout out some people in the chat.
Let's go.
My boy Van Guy 209 with the $10 super chat. He says, got to show Samoan Raider some love too. Just win, baby. Yo.
Let's go.
I appreciate that, Vanguard.
Let's go.
Not only that, I got to give a shout out to Robert Garcia for the $4.99 super chat saying defense came through. Win wasn't pretty, but doesn't matter. Winning. Let's go Raiders. MVP, Mad Max.
I love it. Hey,
our owner said it best, man. Just win, baby.
And we just won, baby.
By any means, bro.
By any means.
And shout out to Jay Leno real quick for the $5 donation. But like I said, man, a wise man once said, by any means, man. He's not on the team no more, but we did that today, man. We did that today, man.
Oh, man. Hey, big shout out to the whole chat because we just hit 1,000 messages in our live chat right now. That's a milestone. 1,000 messages right there. 1,000 little chats.
Oh my God.
1,000 little comments from Raider Nation. No big deal.
Out here. Shout out to Chaos First More DIV for $5 super chat as well. The first half was essentially the preseason for the first team offense, and the second half was everything straight. And Carr is the beast. Oh, that's a good point.
What is that?
We didn't see our. Maybe our offense was starting off slow because they didn't play at all during the preseason.
Well, I mean, it looked like we didn't. I do want to see a little step up. Andre James, I have two improvements that I want to see going forward. Andre James. I get it. It's new for him. Well, he was a tackle in college, so he's moving over to center, and they're counting on him. Luckily, we have Nick Martin coming in as a backup, a reliable starter that can come in. But Andre James is the dude that was there at practice with Derek Carr all offseason, going to the park, doing this thing, and he needs to step up.
Oh, definitely.
Honestly, shotgun snaps, a little slow.
They were.
Hopefully he picks him up a little bit. The holding calls, a little rough. And I understand he's not going to make any adjustments really at the line whenever it comes to protection. He's not a vested vet. I think Derek can take that load on and have no problem at all. But the second thing, Alex Leatherwood.
That's what I wanted to talk about.
The penalties.
Oh my gosh, he almost a costly one at the end of the game.
Dude, a couple big ones.
Yeah.
I mean, we were like what, second and short?
Yeah, and it was a false start penalty.
Yeah, so
pushed us back, which caused. Initially went to the interception that happened, and I was like, bro, I was kind of getting mad at Alex Leatherwood, but like I said before, man, we came through at the end, man. So I'm not gonna be too.
I don't want to bring down the mood. Yeah,
no,
we just won. We just won.
It's his first game.
But if we improve that, we're gonna feel a lot much better about it. You know what I mean?
It doesn't get easier week 2, you know. So we got some tough matches, but I'm just happy we handled business, man, against the Baltimore Ravens, man. Everybody doubted us going into this game.
Yeah,
bro. They need to put some respect on the Las Vegas Raiders name, bro.
Put some respect on his name.
Oh my goodness. And shout out to the Raider Nation that was actually in the stadium, man. That could have probably, changed up the game a little bit because, last year we didn't have no fans in the stands. That presence of the Raider Nation in there could have made a big difference in this game, especially on the defensive side. So, I mean, you could hear them.
I'm glad they got to experience a win, dude. Get in there, get in that stadium. Finally. They've been waiting to get in there, man.
Oh, my gosh.
They get in there and get a win, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, what else do you want? Open up that stadium the right way.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, man. Producer Mike back here in the scenes. I love it. TJ, tell me something. Small Raider, my dude. We're going into Pittsburgh next week.
Oh, my gosh.
Away game. Does this give us the momentum to go 2-0?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And like I said, we're just getting warmed up right now. I'm not scared of no Pittsburgh Steelers.
I ain't scared of nobody at this point.
Quarterbacking that team. If this team improves from this week to next week, I could definitely see us taking that victory, man.
Yeah. There was a lot of Ravens fans talking a lot of junk last night. I got a couple of them saved here on my Twitter feed.
Oh.
I'm waiting.
You got the receipts. Okay,
I got the receipts a little bit. I'm gonna be nice.
Nah, man.
But I remember them. I remember what they said. And we just won, though. That's all that matters. Guys, I want you to drop in the chat, drop some questions, drop some comments, drop some concerns. I want to hear anything. What you loved about the game, what you hated about the Raiders, what they could have did a little bit better.
Oh my God.
I want to hear it. I want to hear Raider Nation. This is your voice. This is where you get in on this action. We want to discuss with you guys, and the chat's been crazy. Like I said, we had 1,000 chats earlier. We're hitting 2 by the time this thing's over.
For sure.
Man, Los Angeles Raiders. Games like this got my hair turning gray. Raider Nation, baby. I see you in there. Raider Nation, baby, all day long.
Hey, shout out to Raiders in the chat. He brought up a good point. He said Ben isn't running like Lamar did today.
No, not at all.
Ain't no way. So he's going to be staying in
I hope he does.
And if Yannick is coming back next week and Mad Max does what he did today, oh, man, he's in big trouble next week.
Hold on a second now. Van Guy 209 is coming in. Shout out to Carlson. Career-long field goal?
Ooh, 55 yards?
Dude.
Okay. Clutch.
Okay. That's a good time to kick a career longer.
Oh, my gosh. And
Carlson, clutch. Another comment. We need to fix the run game a bit. I agree. Because that's the bread and butter, I believe, for John Gruden. Now, I'm not going to say fix it. I just think that hopefully now our future matchups coming up aren't going to play us the way the Ravens did. And hopefully at some point our offensive line gets in a little bit more sync than what they were today, because they were out of sync.
Do you feel like we didn't run the ball as much like early on because of this offensive line?
Dude, I mean, Josh is dealing with a pretty bad toe.
True.
Kenyon Drake has never been the bell cow.
No.
Who else do we got?
You're right.
You can't feed him that much.
They did call up Trey Regis, but I know he's not going to see any PT.
No.
But I got to give some props to Kenyon Drake as well, man. He did his thing as well, catching the ball at the backfield, running the ball. I mean, he was solid. He was a solid option for Josh Jacobs to get, some rest on the sidelines while Kenyon Drake was in there, man.
Carlos Mendoza says, give the ball more to Ruggs and Edwards.
Bro, You know how
I agree.
You know how I feel about Henry Ruggs, bro. This is
Yeah.
a guy that I've been hyping up all offseason, and I'm not gonna lie, he was pissing me off in the beginning of the game because I was like,
Yeah.
he was dropping passes.
He had a few good plays, though, today.
A few good plays, and then that huge bomb that he had, you know, it set up. I think it set us up for a touchdown.
Yes.
But I do want to see them utilize him more. I mean, this is a first-round pick that we spent the first-round pick on Henry Ruggs, so I want to see him get utilized more and more as the weeks come on. But it's just good to see him. Brian Edwards started getting into his own later on in the game.
Man, that Edwards catch at the end.
Oh my gosh, bro! Came through.
Chills, my neck and my back.
Neck and my back. I also want to give a huge shout out to the best tight end in the NFL.
Hey, he's top 2 and not 2.
And he's not 2. Darren Waller. Derek Carr was hyper targeting Darren Waller early in the game, and I do have him in one of my fantasy leagues. But Darren Waller came down with 10 receptions, 105 yards. So it's a 100-yard game for him.
Did he? Man,
And
that's a
one
pretty good
touchdown.
stat line. And it's funny because Vizioso LA just commented, hated how Waller didn't try to use more two-hand catches. And I see that.
Yeah,
A
he
little
was trying to get fancy
frustrating.
out there. I ain't gonna lie.
He's trying to be cute a little bit, and that's okay though, because his stat line ended up being pretty dope.
Man.
I mean, how do you argue that?
You can't. I mean, Darren Waller's gonna be.
He was getting force-fed.
Force-fed and double-teamed at the same time. They were
Yeah,
doubling early in
big
the
time.
game. They knew where we were gonna go, and we still got the ball to him a lot. Man, and shout out to Steven Merlette for the $5 donation. He says, Carr MVP tonight, Raiders. Man, that's my boy.
Raiders!
Man, we got the nation up in here. But yeah, Steven, that's my boy Cody's MVP of the game, so I know you guys gonna agree with that. I'm gonna stick to Mad Max as for right now. And shout out to Jay Leno Raider Nation for the $1.99 super chat as well, man. Keep them coming, chat, man, because we out here live doing the dang thing and having a good time. And man, I'm just happy that we took this W and we can enjoy the rest of this Las Vegas trip.
Absolutely, man. Cheyenne Morales is best Raider game that I've seen in my 30 years of life.
Oh man.
I mean,
there's a lot of other games
it's up
out
there. It's up there. The hype's there.
Yeah. This is a stressful game, man.
I put it top 10. It's a top 10 game. Top 10 experience for sure.
Top 3 stressful game. You
Oh,
know?
dude.
Maybe you go back to that 2017 Chiefs game. My goodness, that was a stressful game as well. But like I said, I mean, if we could win more games like this, man, we started that 2016 season like this, man. End of the game.
Yeah.
You know, the game's on the line. We scored the touchdown. Hey, this could be a start of a long run, but
Dude.
I'm not gonna get over myself. You know,
I know.
We take it one game at a time, man. The problem for us, all right, there, y'all, man. The problem.
Thank you guys for coming by. Shout out to Los Vianos Booster Club coming through here.
Yeah.
Hey, they're coming through strong, making a presence. They're gonna be doing raffles here every single
Hey, man,
home
shout out to
game
everybody out
weekend.
here, man.
They do a lot of charity work. Great people. Part of Raider Nation. They make Raider Nation family. You know, like the definition. They level it in there. It's awesome. Come through.
Shout out to the
It's
Raider
a whole
Nation,
vibe,
man.
Telling
Hell
you.
yeah, we've been out there. But like I said, man, I'm gonna be optimistic about this team. You know, week by week. You know, our biggest problem isn't starting the season off strong. It's finishing off the season.
Yeah.
So I want to see what this team does after week 6, after week 10, or whatnot. The second half of the season, if they could keep that same energy, and I believe that we will.
Yeah.
You know, with Gus Bradley as our defensive coordinator, man, the only way to go is up, man. And I seen that today. Our defense looked fast out there, physical, and man, they were getting to a really solid quarterback out there, man. Lamar Jackson.
So someone in the chat said, "Yo, Samoan Raider, I saw you on the TV during overtime."
What?
I know.
On the TV?
You weren't at the stadium, but that's funny though. It must have been your oos. Oosie. Oh man, Carlson channeling his inner sea bass.
Oh my goodness.
I like it a little bit. I like it a little bit.
He's been showing up, man. Last year he came through a lot, man.
Yeah.
It's good to see. And AJ Cole was punting out there pretty nice. Our special teams, I gotta give it to him, man. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't like seeing our punter out there a lot. So I mean, the less we see of AJ Cole, the better, you know.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, the chat's lit. Renfro's clutch. I see you in there. Brian Edwards was feasting.
Oh my.
Old time Raider football. I love that kind of comment.
Mike Webb says Edwards equals Owens.
Woo. Hey, it's been talked about.
I mean, that's what Gruden said, right?
It's been
I'm not
talked
gonna
about.
go that far, but he got a bright future with this. I ain't gonna lie.
Absolutely, man. If he can stay healthy, and we can somehow create more targets.
Yeah.
Like I said, so the force feeding of Waller was one thing. He's a playmaker.
Yeah.
We should rely on him. He's our number one target, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. But if we can get back to the Raiders football that John Gruden knows best, spreading everything out, the West Coast offense, that's what it's about. You don't know who's going to touch the ball.
No.
It's yards after the catch, whatever we can do to pick up everything that we possibly can after we touch the ball, great. But it can't be to Waller every single time. Ruggs had a couple sneaky good routes, and that's what we want to see out of him. Develop into a good route runner, create the short yardage stuff. Yeah. We need a guy that's going to be clutch outside of Waller and Renfro. Dude, there's a guy over here calling third and Renfro every third down, and he was right almost every single third down. It was amazing.
Man, when third down comes out there, I mean, if I was a defense, I would double team Renfro, you know, but that's just me.
Dude, I can't keep up with this chat, man.
Rodrigo says my neck and my back. Bro, man, this game was. Let him know.
How old are you, man?
Let him know, man. So, chat. If you guys had to choose who your neck or back player of the game would be, player of the game, let me know down in the chat, man. I know that I said that the Zay Jones play was for me. He said that the Carl Nassib play was for him. But let me know what you guys think.
There's many to choose from.
There's a lot, bro.
Telling you, Francisco he says, Cody, how about them Raiders, bro? How about them Raiders?
How about them Raiders?
How about them Raiders?
Put some respect on the name.
Put some respect on the name, bro, Francisco.
They on us, man.
That's what it's about. Any news on McCoy? No. Haven't heard anything. It was a nail biter. Yes. Always freaking nail biters, dude.
So Christian says that Carr is the #1 passing leader. Maybe in the NFL right now. I mean, he had 458 yards.
No.
Yeah. He let me see. Like I said before, 34 completions, 435 yards. 435 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception.
That's intense.
Which that interception wasn't really his fault, but yeah, over 400 yards in this game, man. But that's 56 attempts, man. That's
Derek Clutch Carr.
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of like pissed off with him in the beginning of the game. I was like, come on, man, some overthrows here, you know, throwing behind receivers. But when he started coming, you know, he started becoming himself at the second half of the game, and he came through, man.
Yeah.
He came through, man. And hopefully we can see more of Marcus Mariota out there. But I know that we were probably trying to play catch-up most of the game, so we couldn't just put him here and there. But I do want to see more of Marcus Mariota, man.
Dude. So the injury, though, so he got a little shaken up after that big run. I mean, we never saw him again, so obviously something happened. Hopefully, we need him to stay healthy.
Oh, we do.
That's the thing, man.
We do.
Even outside of actual like live football,
yeah.
Even just in practice, going through the things, we just need him available because that added that. Again, I said at the beginning of the show, man, that added that extra element. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do to stop these guys? When you got Derek in the gun, all of a sudden you got Marcus jumping in there with Derek out wide. Maybe there's a little shimmy there, dump it out to Derek, throw it down the field.
Crazy,
same thing.
Bro.
Derek's catching a touchdown at some point this year.
Oh,
if Marcus is in the game.
I'm hoping, man. I mean, hopefully John Gruden can be, kind of, smart out there, utilize his quarterback.
I mean, we just saw the Niners doing something like that.
I mean,
we don't got to be just like them because.
Yeah, but at least on some plays here and there, they switch it up a bit,
Yeah.
I could definitely see us doing that. So shout out again to the chat, man. Shoot. So some people say that the Derek Carr, the Brian Edwards play to put us right there close to the end zone was a play of the game. Some people saying Zay Jones play, Crosby's first sack.
Okay.
I mean, it's all over the place. Like you said, man, there's a lot of different plays.
You can pick easily 5 plays. Easily.
Oh, easily. But I mean, how can you not go with the Zay Jones touchdown to seal it off, man? I mean, I feel like my mood swing was going all over the place. It was like up and down, and down, and I was man, are we going to finish this game? Are we going to choke this game away, man?
Yeah.
I did not know what we were going to do, but we just won, baby.
We just won. I can tell you it was a whole vibe here, too, as well.
Was.
Man. Is that Lucille? Is that Lucille? What's going on? Oh, I love it. I love it. Lucille's in the house, coming through, going to celebrate this win.
Yes, sir.
But I do want to give a shout out because it was a whole vibe here inside of Sahara. I was actually, myself, I always set kind of low expectations of how things are going to be.
Yeah.
And it's been a really solid weekend. I've enjoyed myself, and you've been here with me.
Hey, man, shout out to my boy Cody, man. He called up your boy, man. He had your boy on the show, man. I had a good time, man, out here in Sahara. This is my first time And it was a blast, man. Just to connect with the Raider fans, go live with my boy, and just have a good time overall. And just to end it off with the W, man. You can't ask for anything better, man.
Dude, you can't. You know, I can't ask for something better because you know why? Because I want you guys, the listeners, whoever's tuning in live right now, anytime you guys come to Las Vegas, you better make sure you take advantage of the offer that we have here at Sahara.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, RaiderCody.com/Sahara. You're getting 20% off your room. You're getting $50 in resort credit. You're getting a 72-hour cancellation. You're getting a 1 p.m. late checkout whenever you're hitting that game, right? Or if you're staying through, coming by, checking things out on Sunday, whatever you do, free parking always. You can just take that 2-night minimum and you come have a good time with Raider Nation.
Yes, sir,
you come in, you get your Black Sunday gear. You come through, you catch 2 live shows here inside of Sahara.
Yes, sir.
You get your Woods and whiskey behind the bar.
Shout out Woodsy.
Dude, what else can you ask for? And you catch a vibe.
Hell yeah.
We get your vibes all weekend.
If you ain't gonna go to the game, might as well come to Sahara and just enjoy the game with us. You know what I mean?
Well.
Might as well, man.
What else are you gonna do? Sit at home? That's lame. That's lame. Come here. Hang out.
Come over here to Sahara, man. Shout out again to the chat. Steven Merlet for the $5 donation. He says, clutch car. I already know the vibes, man. He's one of the most clutchest quarterbacks in the NFL ever since he entered the league, man. And shout out to Jalen Raider Nation for the $10 super chat as well.
I love it. Raider gang. I see you. I see you in there. Max Crosby was beast mode.
Bro, Max was that dude.
Again, drop in the chat. We're going to close this thing out here pretty soon, but I want you to drop in the chat where you guys are listening from. Again, spam it. I want area codes. I want cities. I want states.
Oh, man.
I want countries if you fall in that category.
Where you watch it from, man. I know that the nation is worldwide.
Global.
Man. It don't matter where you put us, Raider Nation gonna be there, man.
Yeah, drop in there. Drop in the chat. 2-0, let's get it. Beat the Squealers.
Hey, we're gonna handle business next week. Best believe.
Man. Graphic Raider is lit on the strip.
I don't expect anything less from my boy Graphic, man. He gonna be out there wilding.
No, Raider Nation should be lit on the strip right now.
I know. Las Vegas is
it's a Raider Nation takeover.
It definitely is.
Las Vegas don't even know what's about to hit them. Silver and black is all over the place. My flight was packed full of Raider fans. I'm walking all over this casino, and there's just Raider fans everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
You look left, right, up, down. There's Raider fans everywhere, man.
Raider Nation takeover. I see you guys. Fresno, Sacramento,
Hawaii 808. Okay.
Iowa, Highland, Stockton.
Hey, shout out Oos Music. He's from Samoa. Hey.
Okay.
Shout out to my Oos. You know what I mean? Probably my cousin. You're probably my cousin. I don't know, man.
You spotted that one pretty quick.
Oh yeah, I seen it. It was out there, man.
We got 702 in here. Isn't 702 Las Vegas? Why is there 702 in the chat but not in the room?
What are you doing, man? And if you're working, why aren't you calling off on game day? You know, I'm just joking. I'll just handle that. You know, handle that business, I mean.
Oh man, Lucille, get your butt over here. Sit right here. Sit right in the middle. Sit right in the middle. Yeah, sit right here in the middle. Yeah, we'll make room. We'll make room. We got Lucille here, coming through 2 nights in a row. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
I love it. I love it, Lucille.
Hey.
Man.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I want you to spam the chat. Give Lucille some love. Spam the chat with some Lucille.
Shout out to the chat.
Give us some
Lucille,
Raiders.
Man.
That 00. I like it.
I did, yeah, you know, today's a new day. 00 Lucille was born today. I figured, you know, it's a rebirth. You know, I have to evolve.
So how was your day?
Jersey.
How was your day?
It was good. The watch party was amazing.
There you go. There you go.
I was kicking it with Greg
And it's a
Townsend
W too, right?
and Bob Golick. You know, we were just kicking it, talking some smack. It was good.
And it's a W.
And it's a
At the
W.
end of the
That's
day, we
all
took
that matters.
But I'm gonna tell you what, it was a little scary.
Oh, it's a little scary a lot of times.
We was all stressing over here too.
And it didn't help that my brother, the Cowboys fan, you know, the one that I'm not for sure.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about him.
But he was texting me and he was kind of riling me up. So I won't share the text, but you know.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. We don't like him anyways.
You don't like him.
Hey, we took that
Mom,
W. That's all that.
Mom, I'm playing. I love my brother.
Shout out to Lucille.
I do love him.
It's not on Sundays, right?
Yeah, that's good work. Look at the chat, man. You guys are all over the place.
What's that? What's that?
Yeah, the 505.
505.
Hey,
All right, I see you guys. 408,
I was
Victorville.
about to be embarrassed. I thought I was going to go viral for the wrong reasons.
Oh, man.
Now you good.
I see you guys. 808, Colorado in the house. Iowa.
So-
All right.
So what would you say was who's your player of the game if you had to choose one? I know there was one. some different players out there.
No. We're gonna do it right.
Oh, let him know.
We're gonna redo it.
Oh, what we do it?
I want you to pick your player of the game, Lucille. This is on you.
We'll see who it is, because we got 2 different people.
This is on you. Go on.
I get to pick the player of the game.
Get in. This is you. Lights
know
on player
what?
game.
Let him know.
You know, I feel like in keeping with.
Get in here. You gotta get the mic.
What?
Let's hear it. What do you got?
You know who I want to pick, right?
Pick him.
Pick him.
You know who I want to pick?
Pick him.
I think I know.
Who you? Whisper in the wig. All right.
Who are you picking? Who are you picking?
I'm gonna pick my boy,
Go.
Max.
Mad Max.
Hey, we got the same player of the game.
I'm gonna pick my boy Max.
Max is solid.
Listen,
Hey, he
you know,
came through,
98
man.
will always be somewhere in my world. But
Hey, it's in here. I see Mad Max. I see Car. Everybody.
Man. It's gotta be Max.
Hey, he came through in a big way today, man.
Hey,
All
the
over.
Sax Crosby, the Condor.
I love it. I love it. Lucille, thank you for joining us for the live show. We're going to close this thing out. Hey, no, we're closing
Don't look
it
at me.
out.
Look at it.
It's not just you.
It's his
So
show.
anyways,
It's me
So
too.
anyways,
I can't.
It's me too.
Anyways,
You know what?
You know what? Look, we need to. I brought a cake here for him.
Get out of here. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you.
Cody,
Lucille.
I'm tired of you mistreating me. You know what I'm saying? Cody, you are
Lucille.
going to stop. What happened to where's my sticker at? Did you take my sticker off the laptop? The hardest laptop in Raider Nation? Did you break up with me without telling me?
It's on the desk. It's on the desk.
Lies.
It's on the.
Fairy
I'll send it to you.
No, I thought I used to see it when I was. Oh, okay, Cody.
I'll tell you.
Cody was out here
Raider Nation. Raider Nation. Shout out.
You know
Appreciate
what?
you guys.
Hey, look, there's the right side.
I'm
and there's
telling
the
you.
wrong side. Guess
I'm
what side you're
telling
on today, Cody?
Raider Nation. Shout out.
I
Appreciate
love
you guys tuning in.
Hey, we got the W.
Yes.
And it's on to where?
It's on to Pittsburgh.
It's
on a
just so you
2-0.
know, I will be in Pittsburgh. Your girl is going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we got to win that game for sure.
Are you? You serious? Okay, so
Listen, I
my guy
fly
Brian's throwing a
tomorrow.
little tailgate thing there too.
Right,
So
he
yeah,
said,
make sure
I
you're there.
might be welcome. That's what he told me on Twitter.
You
might
are.
be welcome.
You are. I'll make sure you are.
I was like, yeah, all right, I'm leaving.
I love it.
Wait,
Lucille.
I'm leaving, Cody. I love you, Cody. Hey, look, you can
Hey, can I get you?
No.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting left hanging all night by her.
Bro, listen, I brought a
Yeah.
whole ass cake. You know I love you, man.
It's my birthday. Happy birthday
Appreciate
to
it, man.
me. Yeah.
Again, shout out real quick before we head out. Shout out to Jack's Tip for the $5 super chat saying, I want to hear all the excuses from the talking heads. Please, I want them all. It will feed my soul. Raider Nation for life.
Yeah.
Man.
I love it.
There's no excuses here, man. We won, man. We just won.
We just won, baby.
I don't care who was injured.
Yeah.
We won.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, a win is a win, bro.
Yeah. And we're doing it again every home game weekend. Make sure we're gonna close this thing out real quick.
Sir.
Shout out to my guy Simone Raider for coming
Shout
through
out to Cody, man.
and making this happen. I can't do it by myself, man. I need
can.
I need a little extra. I need someone to bounce some stuff off of. I need somebody to pick up the conversation whenever I can't keep up with it and make it happen. Shout out to Black Sunday for coming here selling
Black
gear.
Sunday, those are my
Shout out to
guys,
Woods and
bro.
Whiskey with the support. Shout out to Charles Woodson for coming through this morning. Maybe we'll see more of him here
Shout
at
out to
Sahara.
Raider Roo, too, man.
Shout out to Raider
I just
Roo.
met him
Stick it
this
through.
weekend, man.
Yeah, hey, and shout out for the hospitality by Sahara Las Vegas
Yes,
every
sir.
single home game weekend. Again, and Raider producer Mike.
Producer Mike.
Come
yeah,
on. He's so behind the scenes, you forget about him sometimes. He's just back there he's just mixing it up. He threw in some new lenses. He got our video quality all up a little bit, looking good.
Man.
Producer Mike, man, coming in clutch all the time.
Official,
But
like
again,
a referee blowing his whistle.
Sahara Las Vegas every home game
Man.
weekend. You make sure you guys come out, hang out with us. If you follow Samoan Raider, he's gonna be involved with us many weekends as well too. So
To Cody, man.
Hey.
I'll be here in Vegas every home game, whether I'm with my boy Cody
Hey.
or just around, man. But if you guys are out in Vegas, man, come say what's up to your boy and Cody as well.
Yeah.
I do want to say shout out to Oakland Raider Trucker real quick
okay.
for the $9.99 donation, and he said Raiders.
I love it. I love
Shout out
it.
to my boy Oakland Raider Trucker, man. Shout out to the
stuff.
chat, man. Everybody showing love, man.
Hey, shout out to the Raiders for getting that win, man.
Oh my gosh,
They made our night.
I can go home happy, so that's all that matters, man.
Oh yeah, it's a good night. It's a good weekend here for Raider Nation here in Las Vegas,
Definitely.
in our new capital. In our new capital, Raider Nation, we are enjoying ourselves. So, YouTube, Shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you tuning in.
Shout out to you too,
sticking with us and our nonsense and whatever we're talking about. I mean, we're just going off the dome, man. We're just talking about whatever we can.
Put a dome out here.
We're talking about W's. We're talking about whatever we can as Raider fans. We're enjoying ourselves this weekend.
Oh, you know it.
Shout out to you guys getting in the chat.
Oh,
Shout out to everybody tuning in, whether it's my channel, Samoan Raiders channel. If you're subscribed to me and not him, make that even. And it goes the other way around,
if you're
too.
Subscribe to me and not him. What are you doing with your life?
I love it,
Go
man.
subscribe to my boy Raider Cody, man. He's gonna put out a lot of content as well, man, as well as me.
Yeah.
So I had a good time out here. I met a lot of great people. I did a vlog, so I'm gonna put it together and I'm gonna put it out in the next couple of days. So look out for that, man.
Yeah, be on the lookout,
man.
Raider Nation. Until next time, peace.
Let's go.